laugh because every time I come up here, afterwards, stuff flies on the internet. You know, I'm a bum, I'm a crazy, I'm a pedophile, I'm nuts, I'm threatening people. You know, how funny it is, really. And you know what, let's focus on the police in this town. Huh? The ones that you were going to clean up, Mayor Pallone, remember? Let's talk about it. How much crime? Joyce Jr., big lawsuit in Jack's Bar. Drunk cops and firemen. Big lawsuit coming up, right? Who was the victim? Rest in peace, Patrick King's brother's daughter, right? We don't hear too much about that, right? Pascucci, Jake, comes from Oceanport, brought by Chief Roebuck, who worked for his father, right? Brought here, a troublemaker, drinking problem, right? Other problems, right? Then he gets some part-time gigs because he knows Ed Henley, a former Long Branch cop, now a prosecutor. You see how the nepotism is between the city of Long Branch, Asbury, the prosecutor, and the sheriff? Really, you should have gone to Wildwood, Mayor, and seen all your people down there hugging with the president. Look, I don't mind. Everybody's got the right. But you know something? You got to surround yourself with your people, not Snyder's people. Really? How does Chief Roebuck get to hug President Trump? He's backstabbing you. I'm sorry, wherever you are, Mr. LaVore. I stole your line. What do you call that? Right? Should I go on with the Long Branch officers? Akil, drinking heavy and Johnny Max, right? The dog cop here. What does he do? He leaves after 4 hours drinking in Johnny Max, right? It's in the police report, right? Comes over here to Branchport 2 hours later. Who knows where he went? Could have been drinking after hours somewhere. Crashes into a telephone pole, or whatever it was, on Branchport at 5 in the morning. Am I right? Pole comes down. Nice cop from Long Branch shows up, gives him a field sobriety. He fails it. He gets arrested. He stinks like alcohol. They bring him here. They give him after drinking pills for about 2 hours, right? Gatorade, exercise, right? Roebuck comes here, right? Then they can give him a blood test at what? 7 in the morning, okay? Anybody here knows, right? When you stop drinking, the law in New Jersey is now, you look at that time where you were witness drinking and you were drunk, right? And then if a police department allows you 5 hours before they test you, if you add that extrapolation to what he blew, 0.04, he was drunk, right? And then what does Judge Bassin do? He sends the case to Tinton Falls, where everybody knows the prosecutor. Sean King, the prosecutor, right? And what do? They stand in front of a judge, it's on YouTube, watch it, and they say to the judge, Your Honor, Officer O'Keel worked a long shift at Long Branch Police Department. He wasn't drunk, he was tired. He was tired. And she goes, Oh, are you okay, Omar? Omar, I'm so sorry you were tired. Right? The case gets thrown out. Now, I'm not much for embellishment and exaggeration, but anybody can go on YouTube and get that, not only his field sobriety test, but that showing up in court and listen to it. That's so disgraceful. And it's symptomatic of this police department. This police department is so problematic with Asbury Police Department. And those two especially, the two city police departments, 2 cities in Monmouth County, Asbury and Long Branch, right? Everybody knows, if you look at the history, I don't think half the people here have any idea the amount of crimes, potential crimes, or crimes that cops haven't been indicted for that have gone on in Long Branch and Asbury for a lifetime. And I'm 71, and I don't think 1/4 of the cops and firemen who should have been indicted were indicted, like the West End 6. Does anybody even here know what I'm talking about? Remember the cops, the firemen in West End raping the girl, right? They go to jail? No, they don't go to jail. They all come out and they open up businesses in Long Branch. Sure, they were fired, but why not go to jail? Why does Joyce Jr. get away with what he did in front of Chief Roebuck in a bar with everybody watching, right? And what does he get charged with? Mr. Joyce, would you plead guilty to accidentally touching her buttocks? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no jail time. No jail time. Really? Why don't you talk to some of the witnesses there and see who ordered him a police car and took him home, or where he was living with his mom because his wife threw him out, right? Drunk, womanizing, getting in knife fights, hanging out on High Street. And High Street stands for more than High Street, trust me. Drinking and alcohol. Am I out of time?
Thank you.
Oh my God, time's